We all know what it's like to repeat ourselves. We have the same reactions. We have patterns of behavior and habits that we just can't break. We have stories which play over and over in our minds. And all of these are very difficult to shake. Now, yoga has a term for these, and that is samskara. Samskara refers to all the subtle impressions in the mind that keep us moving in circles. Now, if we want to free ourselves from this, if we want to break this repetitive cycle, then we need to understand where these samskaras are located, where they live, how they accumulate, and how to loosen them so they no longer have a grip on us. The Sanskrit term karma means action, but it doesn't refer just to the act, because every time that we experience an action, it leaves an impression on the mind. It leaves a trace or a samskara. Over time, these samskaras accumulate, giving rise to what is referred to in Sanskrit as vasanas, tendencies, habits, and desires. This collection of samskaras cumulatively form our karma, the blueprint for our personality, our characters, and the ways that we behave. Now, all of these are located in the chitta. The chitta referring to that space or that field where all of these can play out, the mental field. So when yoga talks about purifying the mind, what it really means is clarifying or neutralizing the chitta by loosening the hold of samskaras and the potency of karma. You don't need to believe in past lives to see this. Samskaras are evident in our everyday life. We experience them as the tightening of the chest that occurs when conflict arises. We experience them as the same recurring thought which surfaces over and over again. And we experience them as our tendency to make decisions which we know are not in our best interests. So these traces, these samskaras, are not some abstract idea. They are the very patterns which shape our ordinary experience. Now, as a practicing Lacanian psychoanalyst, I can mention that the unconscious is revealed through words. We voice what remains hidden. In yoga, the unconscious reveals itself in silence, through sensations, restlessness, images, and subtle phenomena. Both these processes bring what was hidden into awareness. Both aim to free us from unconscious repetition. Kriya Yoga then works with these inner workings, this inner architecture. Through breath and awareness, we stir up what's going on in the depths of the chitta, causing these hidden samskaras to rise to the surface. And instead of suppressing them, we witness them. Instead of acting them out unconsciously, we hold them in our awareness. And then, over time, these samskaras begin to lose their grip. Their potency is weakened, and our minds become clearer, freer. The goal is not to get rid of all samskaras, because that would be impossible. But we do want to weaken their potency, to neutralize their effect. We want to see them for what they are: movements in the mental field, or fluctuations in the chitta, but not as something which defines us, not as our essential nature. With practice, we begin to move from compulsive acting out to responsible choosing, to move from identification with these different movements to awareness of them. And this is the freedom that yoga offers. Every time you sit to practice, you are reshaping the deep mind. Every breath you take, every exhalation, softens the traces of the past. Every moment of silence clarifies the field of chitta. This is how Kriya Yoga transforms us. It doesn't add anything new. Instead, it reveals what has always been here: awareness itself. As you continue, notice your own patterns. Notice how samskaras reveal themselves in your daily life, in your reactions, your behaviors, and your thoughts. And if you'd like to explore this topic a little bit more, I have another video on my channel titled Karma, Samskaras, and the Deep Mind. I'll share a link in the description below. But of course, continue to follow this series. And when you're ready, the 7-lesson preparation course offers a step-by-step guide into this practice, into this inquiry. Until next time, take care.